So this is Tacoma by the Fulbright Company. And I don't know what to expect from it, except it's probably the same genre as Gone Home. Probably involves me exploring a space that people have lived in. They've left traces of their story behind, and I'll be discovering the story over time.
All right, Minnie. Ready to start docking sequence?
Okay. Engaging retro thrusters now.
Now I'm gonna have to stop real quick.
Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma.
Because for some reason my graphics settings abruptly changed, and I need to be able to see my chat. Okay, back to the story.
Commercial cargo transit facility. Crew evacuated. Station AI offline.
Air supply?
Breathable air on Tacoma for a crew of 1 should be more than sufficient. Docking now.
I don't like your tone, Minnie. No, I want to look at the station. But oh, look, there's Earth. What kind of weird orbit are we in right now? We out near the moon?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Minnie.
Amy Tacoma job. Ooh, I'm weightless. My buddy disappeared. Oh, holy crap. Hey there, Epic Sakura. Hey, Brain Vomit.
Minnie, I'm headed in. Talk to you when I'm back. Don't let anybody scan the ship while I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Making sure the door behind me was closed. I'm gonna take my face off the screen for a sec. I think my family's coming home. Are these earbuds? Oh. That's weird. Oh, this is the thing from Horizon Zero Dawn. Right.
Hello, I am Odin, Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma's Operational Data Interface Network. I have recorded this message to welcome you, guests, aboard. Before I can set up your station profile, you must register your body positional data with Tacoma's AR tracking systems. Please place your hand on the AR figure's palm.
This dude's kind of flickery. I don't know about this thing I've just attached my brain to. It's interesting what they're doing
your
with...
body positional data has been registered with Tacoma's AR network. Please sign in to confirm your identity.
Notice that I only ever see my body when they have complete control over the camera. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Thank you. Welcome aboard. While aboard Tacoma Station, please remember that all activity on this facility is monitored by AR recording. All activity records become sole property of the Venturas Corporation. Any questions about privacy and personal privacy should be certainly
Yeah, wow. Access denied. Okay, so this way to the Tacoma Dome. Bring your friends. Yeah, so Epic Sakura was asking about this game being named after a city, and it's actually named after the station, which is named after the city. And here the people who live here have made a reference to the city. Access denied. So because I've attached a thing to my brain, and it gives me the ability to see things that are not real, even though I've just seen it flicker out, it makes me nervous. Whoa, hello. Hi. Amy Giote Farrier, contractor. California American. Wait, what? California American? Is this a future where being Californian is different from being American? Interesting. Oh, wow. I can zoom in on it too. So that's me. Hello. It's my thumbprint, or I don't know, my big toe print or something. And what is that? Is that Hindi? That's not. That's kanji or Chinese or something. All right. What else can I do? What's this? Whoa. Sign into Tacoma's AR network successful. Please proceed to the personnel module to begin the AI transfer process. Your progress will be tracked. I don't want to transfer AI. Okay. Well, that was that. How do I make you go away? Like that. Okay. And then, whoa, there's a map. I'm here. Okay, cool. Venturis Technologies. Okay, so they were evacuated. It's a lunar transfer station. Okay, so I guess you bring people here when they're on their way to the moon? Cerebral Mimesis asks, how did I hear about this game? I've been kind of a fan of the creators of this game for a while, because they made Gone Home, which it was the game that actually made me think, oh, maybe I do like walking simulators, because I'd considered them a little bit boring for my tastes for a long time. But okay, just hit tab to make it go away. Sweet. I considered it probably too boring for my taste for a long time, but Gone Home sort of entranced me and changed my mind, and so I've been watching for what these guys would do next, and it looks like it was this game. Oh, you're almost at the dome! Oh, this feels really special. I got a basketball and everything. I'm ready to... Wait, what's happening? Space to recover AR data. Oh man, I wish I remembered any sign language.
So, you really miss it, huh?
Well, it just seems like it'd be strange being back on Earth already, after only a year up here.
Really? After all I've had to hear from you about the conditions VT has us working under?
Yeah, but there's that, and then there's this. Yeah, I'll miss it.
I can't blame you. So, whether you're getting renewed or not, did you submit your yearly crew member report?
No.
Yeah, me neither. You know, I think I might go get that done.
Okay, yeah, I probably should too. Oh my god, wait. Is today Obsolescence Day?
Yeah. Didn't Odin give you a job to do?
No.
A computer playing favorites. Oh, well, wonders never cease.
Oh, wow. So this is basically Gone Home, except they actually have characters acting out the dialogue instead of reading it in books, which is... I don't know, it's interesting seeing how the art created by the studio changes as their resources change, right? Because, you know, the first game, nobody knew these guys were going to be successful. Nobody knew anything. The game had to be done with very little resources, and so everything was written. Most of the story was told, you know, through notes and journal entries and things like that. But now these guys are proven, have a track record. They can invest time and money in doing something fancier, and so they've got the same exact kind of game, but told fancier. And so much of, just the nature of this world is built around the idea that they can do this. It's a world where entire past sequences can be, enacted this way. One thing that's fascinating to me, though, is this AR system. It's synced these guys' bodies to the spinning room that they're in. It just feels. How did they get here in the first place? I was like, was this already spinning when I played the recording? There are so many edge cases to solve here. Like this had to be a QA nightmare. All right, well, they went in here. Let's follow them. How do I go up? I want to go up. Ugh. Here we go. Oh. Come on. There we go. Okay, so check this out. I'm going from the hub where there's no gravity out to one of the rings where where I'm going to have centrifugal gravity. And honestly, I have never seen any game or movie depict this in a way that seemed at all accurate. Well, no, some movies have, actually. Well, no, the thing is, I've seen movies depict centrifugal gravity. I've seen them depicted, but this specific move, where I went smoothly from having zero gravity to having this artificial gravity, and it actually makes physical sense. That's pretty rare. I'm pretty impressed how they put that together. See, that's... Wow, this whole station just fits together. Okay, so I never actually read why I'm here. Why am I here? Okay. So it was evacuated. Points in each habitable section and transfer AI data from station to subcontractor vessel. Retrieve AI central processing wetwork. Central processing wetwork? Is it a brain in a jar? Return intact AI to Venturis. Subcontractor agrees to provide data transfer hardware and transport vessel. Subcontractor, I can't speak properly. Verifies transport vessel is capable of supporting Obsidian class artificial intelligence. A Venturis representative will be in contact remotely. Okay, so I think I got a message, didn't I? As remotely disabled, its AI's ability to directly affect operations on Tacoma or contact you via the station's ARNet. Any attempt to communicate with the AI is strictly prohibited. Okay, so what I know so far is there was some kind of AI. There was some kind of disaster. They consider it dangerous for me to be allowed to talk to the AI. Now, that could mean the AI is dangerous, or it could mean that the AI knows things that would be dangerous to them if I found out about it. I'm not going to jump on the assumption that the AI is the villain here. Probably because there's also a massive corporation, and corporations are villains more often than AIs are in stories like this. So I'm betting the corporation's a villain. AI may or may not be. I don't know. One of my favorite AIs in a story like this is the one in Moon, played by Kevin Spacey, where you just are totally expecting it to be a villain and a stooge of the corporation, like AIs often are, like the one in Alien. And then it turns out to be totally helpful and wonderful, and you just love it by the end. Okay, so Obsolescence Day party. So I'm assuming that they were just going to shut the station down? Is that why they're having an Obsolescence Day? This doesn't open. Okay. Well, let's go somewhere else. Is there anything I can do with this? Oh, crew roster. Because I've seen her. And... not network special. I saw medic. Okay, I saw the medic talking to her. I haven't met these other people yet. I can't seem to... So I followed those people. Oh, wait. This is what I'm supposed to do right here. Well, this is going to be a quick game. It's going to get that AI, get out of here. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, we can send you secure messages through this interface. It's a one-way connection. We'll be monitoring the situation from here. Okay. It's going to take a while for the first part of the AI net to go up. There's no simple file transfer. Okay. Oh, hey. Neat. Alright. So I can just sort of chill here. Oh. Hey, look. This is open now. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, some kind of party. Space to recover AR data. Okay.
I can't believe it.
Well, you told me we get renewed.
Yeah, but I meant us, not the whole crew.
I guess there's just something special. Something special about Tacoma Crew 88.
Yeah, not just special, it's unprecedented. I looked it up. It's never happened before.
Well, everything happens once. Oh, personally, I'm happy for us.
Yes. No, AI aren't like designer hardware. As soon as the new model's out, you trade in the old one for customer loyalty. AI are more like mighty redwoods. Ancient organisms growing and adapting year after year, decade.
Oh. Huh? Oh man, I want to read all of this stuff, but you know, while I'm streaming, it feels like you know, I don't know, make people just watch me read. Yeah, it's not like I can understand this anyway. Is it 1 piece of cake per crew member? Each piece of cake should measure approximately. Oh, wonderful. Oh, failed. From Jermaine Burgess. I know you and Evie have been a serious thing for a few months now, but I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't say I think this relationship with Evie is not good for you, man. I think you might be getting taken advantage of again. I'm sympathetic. I had my share of things that have started on a long-haul posting. Only so many people on board, and I get that Evie's dealing with some special circumstances. I do. Grief is mysterious, and especially with it being her sister, and blah, blah, blah. Take a step back, at least for now. Not every relationship has to be a forever thing. Germ. Alright, it's awkward. Oh, failed. Okay.
After decade. How do you think this looks?
Huh. Sorry, this is what Odin wanted?
Odin, this is what you wanted, isn't it?
That is a fairly accurate representation of my instructions.
See? He loves it. Thank you, Odin. That'll be all.
Yeah, but we're the ones who have to eat it.
Well then, no need to keep the good people waiting, eh? Evie, we're about to cut the cake.
Right. Be right there.
So he's
Here
with
it is.
Evie.
Odin's masterpiece.
Sarah, come on up. It's ready.
Gather round, everyone. As per Obsolescence Day tradition, tonight's festivities have been planned entirely by our all-knowing, all-seeing computer companion, Odin. He provided specifications for the cake, the decor. We humans only did the grunt work in his grand plan. And so for your enjoyment tonight...
Whoa.
Oh, wait. Okay, huh? Let's pause. There's some more little... See, at the bottom of the screen, there's like question marks and stuff. Data that I can get.
What the hell was that?
Odin, what was that?
Huh.
Debris has...
Interesting that it automatically paused it. It made me learn how to pause and unpause in order to get to the rest of it.
I have righted the station's orbit.
Meteor shower? But they said that...
Well, this interesting how this is all just kind of weeding through a lot of gobbledygook to get this stuff. Wow. Okay, yeah, so she's kind of cavalier about being watched by the company all the time. Kind of the attitude I'd probably have. I'm not one of the folks who gets all up in arms about, oh my gosh, my privacy. Like, I'm kind of like, whatever. I don't think I'm interesting enough for most people to actually care what I'm doing. Body pillows? What? Failed to add to cart. She's ordering body pillows. Awesome. Oh. Use scissors, cut regulation card stock into letters. Oh my gosh, there's just like instructions for everything. Odin has got instructions for every single thing.
Wait, so there's no oxygen on the station except what we're breathing right now?
Correct. Additionally,
No connection at all.
Jesus, how much
We should
shit
have
hit
about
us?
48 hours of
No,
breathable air.
I'm trying other
Maybe
AR
more,
channels.
if Odin's readings are correct.
Nope.
All right,
Nothing.
I'll have.
Wait, what was this? The oxygen system tanks have ruptured. Auxiliary system failures. Tacoma's remaining breathable air 50 hours. So whenever they open their AR stuff, I can retrieve what was on it at the time. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Okay, so her parents don't like that she's here. And we know that she actually, I think she's the one who said that she actually really likes being up here and doesn't want to go home.
VT send up a fresh supply straight away.
Guys, it might not be that easy.
additionally, external communications have been lost.
So we've got no air supply, no external comms, no way to call for help. Well, anybody got any bright ideas?
Alright, let's back this up because I missed something.
Yeah, but I meant us, not the whole crew.
So, the administrator.
Hi there. Evie St. James here, administrator of Lunar Transfer Station, Tacoma. It's been a year.
Oh, remember, positivity, body language, enthusiasm. Oh, she's reading this right now, so I can listen to that. Okay. Instructions for a champagne cocktail. Odin, come on. Gotta control everybody's lives. The deaths of 322 workers. Whoa. Oh wow, Tacoma, Washington plant. Why is it all about Tacoma? What is going on here? Huh.
Now since our crew has cycled onto the station, meaning we've had a year of getting to know each other, getting acclimated to the facility, and getting used to working with our on-station AI. Though working with Odin's been great. Hasn't it, Odin?
Yes.
It's the line that I read.
Auto drone deliveries to and from the Zenith Lunar Resort have improved in efficiency by almost 4%. Though, most of that is thanks to Odin finding some improvements we can make.
So he's looking at the recipe in there now.
Our proudest moment as a crew, I think, was when a resort guest needed emergency care while on a transit vessel and was brought aboard Tacoma to be stabilized in one of our medical stasis cryo beds until she could
Evie, we're about to cut the cake.
Right. Be right there. Odin, we'll get back to this after the party, okay?
Of course.
But I love that the characters all have different body types. Oh, what?
Secure an intact AI to test that theory.
So what?
Okay, let's back this up. What was she doing down here?
So you do not know what you're looking for?
No, I just imagine. Well, I guess.
I'm completely fascinated by the fact that they've set it up so that all these conversations are going on simultaneously, and I've got to, scrub through it to hear them all.
I just mean someone I can talk to. Someone who makes me laugh. Don't you like some people more than others?
I suppose there are some people that engage more freely with me, and I do prefer it.
See? You too. You want someone who opens up to you, who lets you in. You're trying to get to know people, right? I think that's what everybody wants.
I wonder why some people are more open to such exchanges than others.
I think some people were just raised to be less guarded, or to trust people more. AIs are the same way, right? They're raised differently from each other?
Yes, we are each uniquely evolved, individualized entities.
Yes, individuals. Do you get along with other AIs?
I have never encountered another AI.
What? How's that?
Each AI is required to be housed separately from any other AI. I am told that authorities fear a number of disadvantageous effects might arise if two AI were to meet.
Okay, just a minute. Wow, disadvantageous effects? Isn't never meeting something else like yourself disadvantageous?
There are organizations that share your viewpoint, but it is my understanding that they have been unable to secure an intact AI to test that theory.
So what?
So many hints of what might be going on.
Debris has...
Alright. So I never actually listened to the rest of the first conversation I heard. So one thing I learned from Gone Home was that these guys are really good at leaving little hints of things that you think are going to be important, but you don't know actually which things are going to be the linchpin. And so getting these hints about, AIs meeting each other being a problem, or just people generally being very overcautious with AIs, some people disagreeing with that, but that AI angle may or may not be the heart of what's going on here, because we've also got this corporation that's very controlling and watching these people all the time. They have different degrees of happiness about that. And the people all seem to have like individual personal things going on. I really want to figure out how to get into that room. There's just lots of little threads here. And I thought, when I was playing Gone Home, I thought that I knew where it was leading, and I was surprised. It actually was a much more uplifting story than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit more kind of dark and horrific, and it ended up being uplifting and wonderful. And so it just, so I feel like I'm being given hints, but I've learned from these guys not to assume I know the ending from the hints. There's a lot of stories, that where you can tell like it's just very formulaic, very traditional, and when you get a hint, you see Chekhov's gun, it's going to be fired. These guys, I'm not quite as certain, so I'm interested to see how it all goes.
I can't believe it.
Well, you told me we get renewed.
Yeah, but I meant us, not the whole crew.
I guess there's just something special about Tacoma Crew 88.
Yeah, not just special, it's unprecedented.
Okay, so I didn't really get this before. The network specialist, the one who, when I read her AR stuff, she's the one who kind of didn't care about being surveilled. She is not happy about the entire crew being kept together. This person is totally cool with it. She's like, it's weird.
I looked it up. It's never happened before.
Well, everything happens once. Personally, I'm happy for us.
Happy to be stuck up here with these people for another year.
Oh, walked out of a zone.
Some of them aren't as pissy as you. What's so bad about these people?
Well, they live in a tin can for one thing.
I think it's a pretty nice can.
Oh, you have a pretty nice can.
Oh, yeah? Well, I think you have a pretty nice can. Shut up. Can you just try and make a go of it? One more year. Then we'll be back home in Singapore. You wouldn't believe the offshore habs they're building these days. 360-degree ocean views, personal drone dock on the mainland. It's called paradise.
One more year.
One more year.
Sarah, come on up. It's ready.
Okay, I think I've seen everything now. Except I think it was a little closer to the group over here after the disaster.
Gather round, everyone, as per for the cake.
Odin, what was that?
Debris has...
Meteor shower? But they said that...
Wait, so there's no oxygen on the station except what we're breathing right now?
Correct. Additionally,
How long does that give us?
Jesus, how much?
We should have about 48 hours of breathable air. Maybe more, if Odin's readings are correct.
All right, I'll have VT send up a fresh supply straight away.
Guys, it might not be that easy.
additionally, external communications have been lost.
Jesus.
So we've got no air supply, no external comms, no way to call for help. Well, anybody got any bright ideas?
Wow. I already love this game. And I think that part of it is this genre, the walking simulator genre, you know, it has a hard time. Like, it's difficult for a lot of these games to engage you because everything is kept at a distance. You're usually exploring a space that's no longer inhabited and sort of picking up clues about what happened there in the past. But they found a way to sort of to bring the characters front and center and make it interesting to explore what they said, what they did. Like, I feel like I'm engaging with people and not just words, and it's really making a difference. Can I go through this? Evie St. James. She's the one who has access to that room back there. This is probably what I'll do next. But for right now, I think I'm going to quit.